Everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're joining me for the very first time, I do videos about traveling to America. As lawful permanent residents and US citizens can file petitions to bring in their family members. When the cases have been filed with the USCIS, it takes some time for the USCIS to process these cases. After the processing, the USCIS has to send the case to the National Visa Center if it has been approved. Now, being at the National Visa Center has the responsibility of informing the principal applicant, petitioner, and attorney of record, if applicable, of the processes involved. When the National Visa Center is processing cases, they inform these principal applicant about the next step they are about to take, and most of the times it keeps the applicant, attorney of record, or petitioner worried because they're not sure of what exactly is going to be happening. So the National Visa Center uses a way of keeping context, which is the 60 days notices. 60 days notices helps to determine when the National Visa Center is anticipating on working on your case and providing an interview date for you after working with the foreign embassy. That's your state of chargeability. The 60 days notices varies case by case basis, and also it depends on the state of chargeability. That's the country where the principal applicant is applying for a visa. The reason why it varies is because of a couple of things. One, it depends on the population. There are certain countries that already have a large amount of immigrants in America, and the United States of America is working on diversity, bringing in different countries with respect to their population and making sure there is an equilibrium. That's why the diversity visa lottery equally plays a role. In the diversity visa lottery, the objective is to bring different nationalities in America, so to make sure that every nationality has a certain number of immigrants which match up to the other countries. That's like make sure there's an equilibrium in the immigrant population. So when the National Visa Center is working on having a case approved and having an interview, the National Visa Center has this responsibility of looking into these different states of chargeability and their population in America. And now this also causes an issue because some countries already have a large population. For example, in Africa, we have countries like Nigeria having one of the largest African population in the United States of America. So this basically would affect the processing in Lagos or Abuja. Most of the times we have applicants from immediate relative one asking why they haven't had an interview ever since the National Visa Center documentarily qualified their cases. Well, this is because of the National Visa Center would make sure that there is an equilibrium in other states of chargeabilities where the nationalities are not that large in America. And that's basically the reason why it takes a very long time sometimes for these countries, the applicants from these countries, to have an interview. But let's talk about how many 60 days notices you're supposed to get in the course of waiting to get an interview. Well, there is no specific amount of 60 days notices you're getting. The only thing you want to know is if the National Visa Center stops sending you 60 days notices. Remember, the objective of sending you a 60 days notice is to alert you of they are hoping that in 60 days, that's about 2 months, they will be giving you an interview. Now, when they send you these 60 days notice, sometimes there's a specific date on every month that the National Visa Center will send you these 60 days notices. That at least should make you understand that they are looking at your case. Your case is not thrown somewhere under the, they're actually looking at your case and they are working on getting you that date. So if they are still sending you 60 days notices, it means they are hoping. Now, how about they stop sending you 60 days notices? You want to find out? Stick around. Welcome once more. When the National Visa Center stops sending you 60 days notices, that poses a very big question. You'll be asking yourself, okay, so what's going on now? Did they just, completely forget about my case, or, they stop, they're not looking at me no more. They don't want me to come over there as soon as possible, or what? Well, in my best suggestion and experience, when you stop receiving 60 days notices, that's a good sign. Because they know that they would soon be getting a date, but they're not sure it's going to be happening for up to 60 days. and they don't have 30 days notices. They do not equally have 15 days notice. They only have 60 days notices. So the best they want to do is just hang around and keep cool to make sure if something comes up, they will be letting you as soon as possible. So that's basically the main reason why they would not want to send you a 60 days notice, because they know how troubling 60 days looks like. They know how disturbing you when you read these 60 days notice, hoping oh my goodness, in the next, I have to wait for the next 60 more days. So they would rather not send you a 60 days notice, because they don't want you to be worried for another 60 days. They would rather just, let it be where it is, and then they would just shoot in the interview information when it comes in. So if you've been receiving 60 days notices and all of a sudden you stop receiving the 60 days notice, I'd rather you relax and be chill, like be expecting something good to come from the National Visa Center anytime soon. And this is what I have for you guys today. And if you have any comment, you can leave it in the comment section and share the video. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, and I'm depending on you watching me right now. Please subscribe, like, and share. And I will be seeing you in my next video. God bless you all, and bye.